In today's 2-minute tip, we're going to take a look at what club you should be using when you're about 20 yards away from the green. You've got a kind of a chip shot or a pitch shot. As you can see, from the ball to the flag, we've got the fairway. So we've got not a big amount of rough or a long piece of grass to kind of go over. So it's relatively short. There are a couple of options really that we can try and play, how you can play the shot. And this, I think, all depends on, one, what's the best shot for you? What are you best at? Two, what do you feel more confident with doing? And three, a little bit of kind of what your handicap is as well. So if you've got to this point on the hole where you have a shot, or maybe even two, playing a shot where you're going to have the ball a little bit more towards your back foot and playing that kind of little bump and run shot where the ball stays quite low, trickles up towards the hole, that's going to be a little bit more of a low risk shot. The downside to that is, obviously, if it's landing short of the green, it's a little bit unpredictable if it's going to be bouncing left, right or straight. However, if we do have a shot on the hole or two, we can kind of afford to be not as close to the flag, maybe, to try and give ourselves that par putt. Again, just trying to limit in the danger. The alternative to that is, which is a little bit more of a high risk shot, have a lot more lofty club in your bag, have the ball a little bit more towards the middle of your stance, swing's going to be a little bit bigger, and we're almost going to try and feel like we're going to play like a mini pitch shot. So the ball's going to spend a little bit more time in the air than what it will do along the floor. Again, the risk to this shot is a bit more high risk, so if you don't execute the shot properly, you might catch it a little bit fat or thin, and we might not get the result that we're after. So again, this comes down to a little bit of practice, but again, I'd also consult your coach just to make sure that you're playing the right shot that's going to kind of work out for you. So we've got a shot roughly 20 yards away from the flag. I've got a 9-iron in my hand here, and I've also got my 58. So we're going to play a couple of shots, and you're basically just going to kind of see what the difference is in the ball flight and the trajectory. So shot number one, I've got my 9-iron a little bit more back towards back edge of my stance, and it comes out very low and it shoots forward quite a bit. Now, as you can see there, the flags, so the ball's a little bit further on the flag, so I've obviously made that swing a little bit too big. I could have even maybe used a pitch and wedge, so it's not going to have quite as much forward momentum. So because it's got less loft, it's going to kind of shoot forward and it's not going to spin very much. Now, if I was to grab my 58-degree wedge, I'm going to play this shot a little bit more central, slightly bigger swing. The ball should land and stop a lot quicker compared to what the 9-iron would do. Not bad. So as you can see, that one's a little bit closer. I don't mind either of these shots really, it just depends on kind of how I'm feeling. But I would certainly make sure you do a lot of practice to kind of see which one you're most confident with. Consult your coach to see what technique is going to be good for you too. I hope this has helped. Again, another nice 2-minute video just on club selection, what you're going to use to play your chip shots or pitch shots around the green. If you've got any questions, make sure you give me a comment in the box below. Contact me on social media, which is at Danny Howard PGA, or look at my website, which is dannyhowardpga.com. Take care and bye for now.